If you had to use one word to describe the show, what would it be?
Enticing. That's my word choice.
Enticing. Why do you say enticing?
I think it draws people in. I think all of our effects draw people in. I think it makes people feel like there's a Disney movie being played in front of them. It's very compelling.
Having a amazing show tonight. We worked so hard for this. It's been a long time, a long trip here, but it's finally here. And we're gonna rock it. We're gonna do amazing. The Lord prays that no one gets hurt tonight. That everyone makes it through the show to the end, and just let's have a great show tonight. Amen.
Who choreographed the dances in the show?
All of them?
Just go through whoever choreographed or how the choreography process works.
Choreography is broken down into groups. Performing has 4 different groups, 3 groups of girls and 1 group of boys, and then there's a set of class dances. Modern and 2 and 1 are both choreographed by Miss T. So one of our class dances is choreographed by Miss T. I choreographed 2 of them, and then groups are responsible for their 3 songs. So it's a big collaboration of everybody in the class, for the most part.
What would you say is the hardest part of the show for you?
The hardest part? That monologue I have to do where I cry because I can't make myself cry. And I'm not in drama and I don't know what I'm doing and I feel like I look like a fool with this spotlight on me in front of everybody and I'm like, I'm supposed to be sobbing and there are no tears. That's probably the hardest part. So that's the hardest part to pull off.
What do you or other dancers do in between scenes and songs when you have off time?
Mess around. You want an honest answer? If we're not running and screaming at each other, we're doing absolutely nothing. Like, we sing in the wings, and we run and we eat because we're really hungry, and we legitimately don't do anything.
It's Tristan, it's healthy.
We don't do anything productive, to say the least. We don't rehearse anything. We are either in absolute panic mode or we're in absolute, like, la la land doing whatever we want.
How do you feel about your long-term sub, Miss Turntine, who stepped in halfway through the year and took over the program?
I love Miss Turntine. Miss Turntine came into our program and whipped it into shape. She was not playing around. Miss T always teaches us that you're an athlete before you're an artist. So she works you hard in class, she trains you, she works on your technique, and then she lets you go and be the artist that you want with your choreography and everything. But she developed this huge show that nobody thought would work. Everybody thought we were spending tons and tons of money on a huge failure, and it turned out amazing. So she did a really good job.
40 years from now.
40 years from now.
If you look back at Adventures in Wonderland, what will you remember?
What will I remember? Bow. I think the bow's the most exciting part. Because that's when everybody finally gets to acknowledge all of the hard work that you've put into it. And it's really exciting to see people's reaction because that's when they truly, truly react to your entire show. So I think, honestly, that's what I'll remember most.
What does dance mean to you?
Oh, that's intense. What does it mean to me?
What does dance mean to you? What does it do for you?
It means everything. I don't think there's a moment in the day where I'm not dancing. I dance through the hallways at school and the grocery store. It's who you are and what you want pushed into other people. So I get to choreograph and I get to use my vision and whatever I see fit to a song and I get to give it to other people. And I sit there and I tell them, like, all of my choreography is inspired by something. Every single piece. All has a story. And I sit down with my group and I tell them, like, listen, this is what happened and this is what inspired this dance and you need to take that and you need to put it into you because you're now telling my story. And it's vice versa. I get to tell other people's stories.
Okay. If you could convey one message to your peers, your dancers in your class, and the audience that watches your shows through your dance and through your leadership, what would that message be?
One message.
It could be a long message. What would that
It
message
could be a long message. That determination will take you places. Determination will take you anywhere. Whether you just started or you've been doing it forever, if you want to do something, you can. If you work for it.
That is where I'll be found.